We are officially actually moving back to Dorset. Yay! And I'm a little bit stressed.
Oh, just...
Yeah. Hello and welcome back to my channel, Hannah Fleming-Hill, talking faith, life and learning for the 21st century Christian. It's been a while since I've done a video. You can probably tell I'm a little bunged up following COVID and currently kind of got a bit of sinusitis at the moment. So this has all been fun lately and I honestly don't know where July has gone. It's been a very, well, it was busy and not busy, but having COVID just meant that it's sort of just been wiped out. So my plans for many things didn't happen. Anyway, I've spoken about it already in previous videos, and if you follow me on social media at all, you will have seen the latest news. We've officially given notice in the house, so we are officially actually moving, and you can tell by the back wall there that the paintings have gone, and well, I won't show you right now, but just to my right here, there is a vast amount of, well, there's just boxes and packing stuff everywhere and things are starting to be pulled out, so it's all a bit stressful. Anyway, we have been in Plymouth for 11 years now. We both came for university and then ended up staying because it just made a bit more sense staying in a city rather than going back to our parents, but our parents both kind of live in neighbouring towns, where there was limited job opportunity. So we've been in Plymouth now since 2010, which is just crazy to think that it's kind of been so long. It doesn't really feel that. But we are moving back to Dorset, yay! We are incredibly, incredibly blessed to be living in this house. It is a 3-bedroom house, which obviously we need for the 3 of us, including the dog who's asleep there. And I have an office here. So we are moving from a 3-bed house into 1 room in my mother-in-law's, which, like, I'm really looking forward to spending more time with family and, you know, just being able to see everyone every day as opposed to kind of a stressful trip and you're like, we've got to see so and 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 so. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm just stressed about the stuff we have. Like, we spread out, and not that, but it's just we had the space, so we bought things, and that was cool. We had planned to be here probably for as long as we wanted to be. That doesn't make sense, but as in we weren't in any rush to leave the house. We weren't in any rush to leave the house by a set deadline before knowing that Josh was going to be relocated for work. And so there's certain bits of furniture that we've collected over the years that, like, not that they're particularly expensive. So there's a bureau just here that I got from like British Art Foundation furniture store or something like that, and it's at £15. But it's moved with me from like 4 different flats that I've lived in, and it's a really lovely piece of furniture, and especially for stuff that's older where I've bought it second hand, you know they're better quality. I don't want to like just get rid of it to then have to buy something from, and no disrespect to IKEA or something, but you know, IKEA or Argos or whatever, when we then end up getting our own house later on. So there's a lot of furniture actually that we're keeping with us, hopefully, which is just, yeah, adds to the complication of things. So because we're kind of significantly downsizing in terms of our temporary location, we're gonna have to work out what goes into long-term storage. So bureau, the TV unit, there's certain chairs or things like that we don't need right now. No, that we won't need at all whilst we're staying at the parents' house, because we might sort of change around halfway through. As obviously that can go into kind of long-term storage. We've then got the stuff that we might need access to, so winter clothes, or then even, you know, certain books or just things that we might want at some point. And then the things that obviously we need to have in the room. And I'm a little bit stressed, like on top, because at the moment I have a lovely office that all my tea stuff's in, all my work stuff's in, filming stuff mostly. You know, I have an office room, a lovely room where all my stuff's in there, work stuff's in there. I will have a desk in our bedroom in our new place, and I'm just going, oh my gosh, like, how do I know what stuff I'm gonna need? How do I know what stuff I'm not gonna need? What can go away? What can I just get rid of? Which I'm really trying to. Yeah. So the close to hand stuff, I was like, oh, that's fine, we don't need much. And then actually it's ended up being quite a bit, like mentally, that I've started to go, oh, we will need that, we will need that. And you know, you don't know what the weather's gonna be like in Britain. So it's not as if we can go, right, we'll put all the winter stuff away, because we're not gonna need, you know, jackets, I don't know, boots or whatever for a while. Josh left the house this morning with his like thin raincoat because it was raining when he left. So I'm confused about all of that. So that's fun. So I have started to put a plan together of all the things that we need to do, and actually kind of this whole list of like the long term, the access and the close to hand stuff. That's starting to happen. We're starting to think about what stuff we can get rid of. There's, you know, quite a few bits that we are hoping to kind of donate or give to people. So that's quite helpful. I've got written on my notes, KonMari the house, because that was going to be like part of my plan for, like, I was going to attempt to do a filming series. We'll see how well this turns out. In an attempt to start on the KonMari method, I did the clothes first. I think that's the first one that's on the list. I didn't really get them all out because, again, stuff I still need, and I mean, I'm not doing it right to begin with, so that probably doesn't help. But I was like, oh, get rid of loads of my clothes. And then actually as I was going through, I was like, no, I like a lot of my clothes. And I felt sort of guilty for not getting rid of everything or lots of stuff. But fine, I'm owning that. There will be some bits I will get rid of, but I'm not stressing because I'm not like getting rid of lots of stuff. So in a way, this might not be so much of a massive declutter that I was hoping it was going to be. It will be a sort through and work out, but actually it's just packing, I think, because I don't know where we're going to be in 18 months or whenever we are able to like buy a house. You know, I don't know what our situation is going to be then, and then will probably be a better time to sort through and get rid of stuff. But I feel like I don't want to get rid of stuff just for the sake of getting rid of it when a lot of it still means so much to me. Not going to stress about the getting rid. It's going to be stressful to then move it, but we'll deal with that as we need to. In short then, we have kind of 3 weeks to pack up the house. And actually no, I have 3 weeks to pack up the house because Josh is still having to work. He has very little time to like take time off to pack. So I'll be probably doing most of the packing, which is fine, I don't mind it. And then we move. So I might leave this here and then add to it. I'll maybe do a little bit of vlogging on the side, but yeah. This will be fun. If anyone's got any tips of moving things, especially if things are going into storage, so not just moving to go put it in a box and we'll unpack it at the next place, moving to go into storage. Anyone got any tips or experiences with that? Be helpful. But hopefully I will be able to bring down some of our stuff. Sorry for the kind of weird rambly video, but I had a kind of idea of how I wanted to do a moving series or a couple of videos. I don't know entirely if that's gonna happen. We'll see, but I hope and pray everyone is doing well. I'm sorry that I did stop. I was kind of doing all right with my momentum of doing videos, But hopefully this will, now I've got a bit more time, feeling back up to myself slightly, things will start to feel a bit easier filming. But I really do pray everyone is doing well. I hope you're having a blessed week, and I will see you all soon. Bye.